Hi guys, today it's pretty chilly out. We live here in Montana, so I decided to cook some homemade potato soup. My potato soup is not your typical potato soup. I like to add a bunch of different things in it that most people do not do. Now that hand chopper, I absolutely love. I found it at Walmart for maybe 12 to 20 bucks. I use it for almost everything. So in my potato soup, I do like to add a ham to it. I get this stuff at Walmart or Safeway. The little tiny pucks, it just makes it easier. But if you have leftover ham, it always works best. I also add a key ingredient is corn. It kind of adds a little bit of salty flavor to it with the ham, bacon, and potatoes. I like to use heavy whipping cream in mine to make it creamier, but you can use milk. You can also use powdered milk. Whatever you have on hand will do just fine. I like to add like 4 to 6 cups of water, and then some salt. And I love to use coarse pepper. I just think that it gives it an extra kick when you have a bite with a little bit of pepper in it. I use chicken bouillon in my soup, but you can buy the pre-carton chicken broth. I like to use this because it's more cost effective, and I think you could just add a little bit more of the chicken flavor to it. Look how great it looks when I stir it. Just, it's going to be like almost like a stew. I just love it. My kids love it. I have a bunch of ingredients left over, so let's bake it up. I was just making some homemade potato soup, and so I have a bunch of leftovers. And I was just deciding that I am going to freezer bag some of it so we can have it for next week or next month, one of the two. So my leftover potatoes, I put in there. I have ham left, bacon, corn, and then I like a lot of pepper in mine, and this is coarse pepper, so I always do 2 really big, maybe let's do 3 pinches of black pepper. Salt, I like to do 2 big pinches of salt. You can always add salt after. And then what I have left over for the heavy whipping cream, I'm gonna add in there as well. And that will freeze just fine. And then what I have left is my chicken bouillon. You can add the broth that you can buy at Walmart or any store that's already mixed, but this goes a long way. So I have a little bit of left, so I'm gonna put the rest of my chicken bouillon in here. So all I have to do is, what I'm gonna add to the bag is add water, heat to a boil, and then you add, so all you have to add is maybe, so with your water, when you measure about probably 4 to 6 cups of water, and then you'll add a couple tablespoons of cornstarch. I use cornstarch because it's gluten-free, and I have a child with celiac and I have a kid with Crohn's, so I always go gluten-free. When you are making your thickening agent for your soups, you can use cornstarch or flour. Don't put it directly in the pot, because if the soup is hot and it's already cooking, your flour or your cornstarch is gonna stick. So you just take a couple, 1 or 2, and then you put it in cold water. If it is in warm water, it's gonna clump. You see how it's not clumping, it's dissolved in the cold water. It clumps and it stays in clumps in hot water, so you don't want that in your soups. So this goes for making gravies and soups, but you can use the gluten-free option, which is cornstarch, or flour. But I'm just gonna pre-make mine a little bit anyway, and I'm gonna put that in there. All right, now we dish it up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks. Hey guys, if you like what you see, like and subscribe.